Monday's episode of General Hospital is packed with emotional confrontations, dangerous secrets, and shocking discoveries that could change everything. Carly Spencer is determined to protect her daughter at any cost. She confronts WSB Director Z with one demand: remove Josslyn Jacks from the agency immediately. Z can't help but joke that this is the first time a mother has ever asked him to fire her own child from the WSB, but Carly isn't laughing. She makes it crystal clear that she's completely serious. Instead of giving Carly the answer she wants, Z changes the mood by flirting with her, leaving Carly frustrated and stunned that he refuses to treat the situation with the urgency it deserves. The truth is, Z has no intention of letting Josslyn leave the agency. In fact, after everything she accomplished during the recent mission, he believes she's become even more valuable. Z reminds Carly that Josslyn already agreed to a deal that will allow both Jason Morgan and Valentin Cassadine to walk free. From his perspective, that agreement should give Carly at least some peace of mind, even if she doesn't like the price her daughter had to pay. Meanwhile, Josslyn has another difficult conversation waiting for her. She apologizes to Lucas Jones, knowing she's been hiding the truth about her secret life with the WSB. Unfortunately, the lies aren't over yet. To protect the agency, Josslyn plans to present Ross Cullum as a fallen hero who died while serving his country. That false story means the public will never learn that Ross was actually responsible for Marco Brios's death. The cover-up doesn't stop there. Although Cassius Faison, who had been pretending to be Nathan West, risked his own life to rescue Josslyn, she's prepared to destroy his reputation as well. The official version of events will paint him as Jeans Sidwell's criminal partner instead of the man who ultimately sacrificed everything. Josslyn hates having to lie, but she believes it's the only way to keep the WSB's secrets safe. As long as Jason and Valentin are allowed to return home, she's willing to carry the burden. Lucas, however, struggles to accept the deception. He's devastated that Marco's real killer will never be exposed, and he isn't convinced staying silent is the right thing to do. Josslyn urges him to keep the truth buried, warning that revealing what really happened could put countless lives at risk. But Lucas may refuse to cooperate, creating a serious problem for Josslyn as she desperately tries to keep the entire operation hidden. Later, Agent Vaughn unexpectedly visits Josslyn, leading to an awkward reunion. During their meeting, she has a personal favor to ask him, one that could have major consequences moving forward. Elsewhere, Nina Reeves receives heartbreaking news. She had allowed herself to believe that Nathan West had somehow returned, only to discover that it was never really him. Instead, the man everyone saw was Cassius Faison posing as Nathan. Learning that Cassius is now believed to be dead leaves Nina emotionally devastated all over again. Liesl Obrecht and Britt Westbourne are also expected to hear the tragic news. Still, there's a lingering question hanging over everything. Since the information came through Z, there's always the possibility that Cassius's death has been staged and that he's actually still alive somewhere. Britt, meanwhile, continues fighting for her future. She begs Dante Falconeri for help, hoping he can get her out of the impossible situation she's facing. Dante refuses to make promises, insisting that her fate now rests entirely in the WSB's hands. Feeling trapped and powerless, Britt's frustration finally explodes. She lashes out in anger, although it remains to be seen whether Dante becomes the target or someone else gets caught in the crossfire. Across town, Lulu Spencer reaches her breaking point after discovering Carly secretly helped Valentin and even allowed him to stay under her roof. The situation becomes even more shocking when Charlotte admits she knew exactly where her father was hiding. She reveals that she visited Valentin regularly before he eventually traveled to Geneva to expose Ross Cullum. Lulu feels completely betrayed, furious that both Carly and Charlotte kept such an enormous secret from her. She unleashes her anger in a dramatic confrontation that could permanently damage several relationships. At the same time, Danny Morgan confronts Rocco Falconeri over the truth surrounding Jason. Danny can't understand why Rocco allowed Jason to take the blame for a crime he never committed. He urges Rocco to finally come forward, confess everything, and clear Jason's name once and for all. Finally, Sonny Corinthos pays a visit to Ethan Lovett at General Hospital. Despite everything Ethan has been through, Sonny lightens the mood by joking about the injury Ethan suffered while protecting Ava Jerome. It's a brief moment of humor before the next wave of drama crashes.